Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, and a very good Sunday afternoon to you again. Not a bad day for us here. The weekend has been fantastic. Lots of sunshine to go around. Taking a live look at our Aztec Chevrolet 6 WeatherBug out in the Beeville area. Lots of sun to go around. Again, a little bit warm in the afternoon. And as we take a look at the weather story, the cool and dry air, especially that we had early this morning where temperatures dropped into the 40s for a lot of the coastal bend, that's headed out, unfortunately. And if only unfortunately if you like the cool weather. If you don't like the cool weather, then this is something that you might like. The southeasterly winds are going to start to bring back higher humidity across the area, and that means those temperatures are going to start to rise. So as we go into Monday, even on into Tuesday and Wednesday as well, we're going to be looking for those highs into the 80s. And by Tuesday and Wednesday, more clouds will start to come back. That'll start to lead to a few scattered showers and some thunder showers in the area. All advance of another frontal boundary going to come in. This one has a punch to it as well, and it will arrive here late Wednesday with some cooler and some drier air early Thursday. Just like the last one, there's going to be a lot of wind associated with it. We're going to see those rounds of showers and storms along that boundary, and something we'll have to watch very closely. But the dew points, they're still into the 40s and 50s right now, so it's pretty dry to comfortable out there, but these were in the 20s and 30s just about 24 to 48 hours ago, so they are on the rise, and some numbers are pretty significant. Anytime these numbers are in the positive, that means higher humidity. Anytime the dew points on the 24-hour dew point change are in the minus or in the negative, that means drier air is filtering in. So at this point, we have humidity increasing. That extra humidity increasing is going to lead to some fog concerns as we go to 3 o'clock in the morning. Not a big deal, but nonetheless, we could see some of that visibility drop to about 5 to 6 miles. And then from about 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning, especially for the low-lying areas, we could see visibility fall to about 2 to 3 miles. So use caution before everything starts to improve as we head towards the later morning hours. So you can see the dew point rising here in our dew point forecast for tomorrow afternoon. We'll be looking at the upper 60s, and then by Tuesday, even Wednesday, from the lower 70s to the middle 70s. And when that frontal boundary starts to come in late Wednesday evening, we'll start to see that go back down into the mid 30s. So a pretty significant drop on the way. Satellite radar composite not showing a whole lot. High pressure has moved off to the east. So again, we're going to get return flow. So we'll start to see a little bit of some cloud coverage as we go into tomorrow morning. On into tomorrow afternoon, a good mix of clouds and sun, but more cloud coverage as we go into Tuesday morning, on into Tuesday afternoon. Notice we start to see a couple of those little scattered showers back into our forecast. But if you have plans for tonight, not looking bad at all. You might want to take a light jacket right along with you. By 9 to 10, we'll be into the upper 60s with those southeasterly winds around 10 miles an hour going into the single digits by early in the morning and only bottoming out into the lower 60s. So we start off tomorrow not as chilly, but still cool out there, 63 degrees, 82 and heating up at noon, and warm and humid at 5 o'clock with 85 there, on our way to an afternoon high of 86. Mid to lower 80s right near the coastline from Rockport down to Port Aransas, and pushing closer to the 90-degree point for our inland communities. There's that frontal boundary up to the north of us. This is going to have to hold on for a little bit. It's going to stay there over the next 48 to 72 hours and wait for the high pressure up here to start to dive on down into the Rockies. In the meantime, we have that return flow coming in off the Gulf behind the front. It is pretty cold out there, 16 into the 20s as well. And then as we look at the water vapor imagery, this little upper level low will swing around, wait for the next one, and that's what will push the next frontal boundary down. So our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast, 86 tomorrow, 84 on Tuesday, 86 on Wednesday with some scattered thunder showers after the front comes in. Dry and cooler for this time, folks. Trick-or-treating is looking okay, but windy and cool. Stay with us. We have Jeff Dubrov coming up next with sports.